All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you. I'm here at Rosie's Corner. It's a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor, and it's a big day. It's a snowy Central New York day. Why not just come here, get your fish and your French fries or your coleslaw with it, or mac and cheese? I suggest just buying all the sides. You can get the lunch version or the entree version as well. So a couple different options for you there. Pizza wings available all day and all night for all the games here at Rosie's Corner as well. And keep in mind, they're great meatball bomber, all the other hot and cold subs. They've got stuffed shells. They have a classic American burger. They have a lot of stuff here at Rosie's Corner, a bunch of salad options in the cooler, along with your Pepsi products. And I do want to mention that Rosie's Corner is now on the Slice app. So make sure you go ahead and download the Slice app and order Rosie's Corner right from there. It's just another version of getting food out there via apps. It is unlike Uber Eats. It's unlike Grubhub in the sense that it's pizza only. So now you can get Rosie's Corner from the Slice app. Go download that. I'm going to give away this t-shirt and a large cheese pizza later today. So be on the lookout for that post on Facebook. Let's preview Jets and Bills this Sunday. It's a huge game. I understand that the third and fourth party ticket chains have tickets for like $6 or $8, but the reality is this is a huge game for the Bills for many different reasons. Let's start with the historical narrative. If the Buffalo Bills win this game, they win the AFC East. They clinch the division back-to-back years, but the first clinch at home in 26 years. There's a lot riding on it. I listened to Sean McDermott with the Good Morning Football Crew, which is the best show on television, and he basically just kept going on and on and on and on, talking about how important it was for the Bills to win this game in front of Bills Mafia and that raucous winter crowd. It's going to be a hell of a scene if the Bills should win this game and win the division. Another reason is you just want to keep it going, right? I mean, this is a momentum thing for the Bills ever since those couple of games where they came back on Tampa after being down big at the half. They found something there. They had the horrible game against New England and Buffalo with the brutal weather. We're still able to move the ball in the fourth quarter, so I don't want to hear about the win. They just couldn't execute in the red zone. That was the number one problem with why the Bills lost that game. And then, since then though, they've won a bunch of games in a row here. I mean, they put away a Carolina team. They beat Atlanta playing a B- game. They went into Foxborough and won by double digits. So this is a Bills team that right now is hot, not playing their A game, but they're playing better. They're playing more complete, and they're a little bit hotter here going in at the end, which is basically what you want. Another reason why you got to win this game on Sunday, it's very simple. Look, I understand the Bills are already in the playoffs. You want the division, but there's still a lot more here in terms of seeding for the Buffalo Bills. If the Cleveland Browns beat the Bengals, which is possible because there's no Joe Burrow or Joe Mixon in this game, Burrow resting, Mixon with the Corona situation, and there might be other guys on both sides of the ball resting for Cincy as well. If the Browns beat the Bengals and the Broncos beat the Kansas City Chiefs, the Bills would vault up to the number 2 spot, which would be huge. Obviously, Tennessee will be the 1, but if you think about it, if the Bills get, let's say, a Vegas Raiders team at the 7th seed, and look, this is an open crapshoot here with who's going to go to the Super Bowl from the AFC. It's incredibly wide open. Chiefs have pulled back a little bit. The Bills are trying to inch their way back up to, what the expectations were. The Titans are really good, but are they great? We don't know. The Chargers and the Raiders, kind of like the new darlings. The Colts are really good, but again, 17 games in, are you going to get Jonathan Taylor running in the postseason like he did in the regular season? 17 games in an 18-week campaign. Is he going to be able to provide over and over again 150, 60, 70-yard games and 2-3 touchdowns? Because, frankly, that's what they need. Physical defense, and Jonathan Taylor worked the play action to Pittman and company from the arm of Carson Wentz. But if Carson Wentz has to go in and win a game, I just think this is a really, really wide-open situation in the AFC. The New England Patriots, really, really good, still have a rookie quarterback, so it's wide open. If the Bills get the 2, and let's say they played, the Raiders as a 7, and that's a wild scenario for the Raiders, too, because on Sunday night, those two teams, the Chargers and Raiders, can get in if they tie, if the other circumstances take place, which is crazy, one of which would be the Jags beating the Colts, which is kind of a long shot. But if the Bills are the 2 and they play the Raiders at the 7, think about this for a second. If they beat the Raiders, and then let's say the week after the Bills beat whoever, and the Titans get upset, actually the 2 and the 7, it would be 2 and the 6, bye week. 2-7, and then the bye week, Titans get the winner of blank. And then let's say the Bills win. If the Bills play the number 7 team and they win that game and then win the next game and then the Titans get upset, folks, the Bills are the top tier team in the AFC. They would host the AFC Championship game in Buffalo. So you got to win this game to take the chances for, that to happen. That's the big thing. It's a different playoff scenario now, and that's why I started to get a little bit of a jagged memory, because with the 1 seed only getting the bye week, the Bills play right up against that lower seed. So, and then from there you reseed and all the rest, and the lower seed from off of that first weekend of the playoffs goes right up against the Tennessee Titans. So this is going to be an unbelievable finish in the AFC. As far as this game goes, obviously Berrios has been a really nice threat for the Jets lately, and Zach Wilson has kind of come out of a little bit of a funk here. I mean, he actually has looked okay most recently. He's been getting rid of the ball a little bit better. He's throwing on the run a little bit better. He's reading coverages better. He's checking down better. He's doing a lot of things better. His footwork is better in the pocket, but I still think the Bills roll in this game. I think the defense is able to create a bunch of pressure and a bunch of turnovers with everybody involved. Greg Rousseau, who was a run stopper for a good part of this year, watch for him because he's starting to have a real impact on the rush game. You get Rousseau, you get Oliver, you get Jerry Hughes, you get Tremaine Edmonds, in at the linebacker spot, and Milano, different blitz packages and the like. Taron Johnson zipping in there, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, unbelievable safety duo. Folks, I'm telling you, I think they're going to be able to create a couple of turnovers off of Zach Wilson. And then the Bills offense, look, I don't know what they're going to do in terms of the balance there with the run and the pass. Supposed to be mid to upper 30s in Orchard Park for the Buffalo Bills offense. Can they move the ball up and down the field? I think this offense can do anything in any condition, because there was nothing more overrated than the talk that was going on by national media, the NFL pundits out there. Oh, the weather in Buffalo. Oh, they couldn't run the ball, so they didn't win the game, and they moved the ball the entire fourth quarter against the wind. They picked to be against the wind in that game. The Bills just didn't convert once they were inside the 20-yard line. That narrative does not work with me. If they had just converted one more score in the red zone, they would have beat New England, would have swept them this year. So I just can't go down that road. But the Bills in this game, I would expect an early read on the Jets defense. Are they going to play some zone? Obviously, Robert Saleh's a defensive coach. He's got a little bit of his hand in the defensive jar there. Let's see what the Bills do and how they attack. Go to Diggs, go to Beasley, go to Gabe Davis, go to Dawson Knox on the rollouts, and then mix in your Josh Allen, rollouts. Get the offensive line blockade in front of you. Get those yards going. Hand off to Singletary, who's now the number 1 back, and away you go. The Bills' offensive line is finally intact for the stretch run for this game, and of course, and a little bit last game, this game, and then of course the postseason. From left to right, Deion Dawkins, John Feliciano is back and available. Mitch Morse at center, Darrell Williams at right guard, Spencer Brown at right tackle. This is what you're looking at. Dawkins, Feliciano, Morse, Williams, and Brown. When they're all in there, you got Bates coming off the bench. Cody Ford's been a bust. Bucker's out for the year. But when you have those 5 key guys with Bates available in terms of versatility to come off the bench, I think that makes the Bills an even more formidable threat in the AFC. They got to have that offensive line going, because if you protect number 17 and Josh Allen is able to stay within himself and play at an elite level, the Bills can beat anybody in the NFL. Mike Lindsley with you here. Thanks for watching from Rosie's Corner. Download the Slice app and order from Rosie's Corner on that terrific app. Get your fish Friday, get your pizza, wings, pasta, hot and cold subs, the burger, the meatball bomber, you name it. It's all here at Rosie's Corner. They're open all day and all night. Stop by for lunch, stop by for dinner, stop by tomorrow as well. Rosie's Corner is a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. Thanks to Jason, thanks to Jody, and as I always tell you, enjoy the games.